Select your character.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome to my living hell.
Or as I like to call it, Thursday.
I'll give you that one. That was pretty funny, actually. So we've probably just come back from RTX. So we're a little
Fucking
tired. Tired.
Frank Walker National Tiles.
So I seem to have more success doing it to the left.
To the left, to the left.
So I'm going to be doing it from the left. From the left.
From the left.
Left.
Yeah, after you fucking failed to realise me saying left. You know, I had to tell someone one day at my job. They were trying to get out the door, and I was it was late at night, so we lock one side. So it's just easy to close the door. So we don't forget later on.
Yep.
So one side's open, and the other side, because it's two doors. So one side's locked, so obviously you try to push through it, it's not going to work. So I had to tell her it's the left one, and she's looking at it, trying to open the right one. I'm like, no, the left, use your hands.
L is left, right
And her
is...
dad just pissed himself laughing. I'm like, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, Jesus. The physics in this game. I thought Sonic was bad. Fucking hell.
The physics in this game actually aren't that bad considering it's a GameCube game. Jesus Christ, mate.
Thank you for finally realising that it is a GameCube game.
Well, I think this port specifically was a PS2 one.
Yeah, probably. Probably more so the PC.
Oh, I don't know. Is it easy to port a PC game over to a console?
Don't know.
I know it's easier the other way. Dick shot.
Is it though? Is it easier the other way?
Apparently.
I mean, have you seen Batman Arkham Knight on PC?
No, I have not.
I don't think it works yet.
It still doesn't work.
I don't think it still works. Its frame rate issues were terrible last year.
How long has that been?
Mid last year, I'm going to say. Mid 2015.
Fair enough. That was a long time ago. And I know due to that game... you didn't actually die. A lot of PC releases got postponed.
Yeah. Other companies just wanted to make sure the game was perfect. But I tell you what, a game that came out and it's won all sorts of awards.
The Witcher 3?
Yes, going back to The Witcher 3. Fantastic game.
Didn't that just win GOTY?
Yeah, won Game of the Year on a lot of sites, actually.
I had an argument with someone recently about whether or not I agreed The Witcher 3 should have got Game of the Year, and I can understand where people are coming from. Am I going to get it first time?
You might.
Yep.
It wouldn't be your Game of the Year.
No, obviously my Game of the Year is Fallout 4. Now that's being biased as shit too.
Yeah. See, the thing is, what The Witcher did right, it has a fantastic story.
And it didn't come out glitchy either, did it?
No. CD Projekt Red worked really hard. I mean, there was a few technical issues, but they also did a 16 gig patch that patched up 600 bugs, which you'd expect from a big game.
Well, yeah.
And it's got 2 expansions. One hasn't come out yet. But there is 2 expansions. One's out and adds 10 hours, I think it was. The second expansion, the area of the second expansion is as big as the second game.
Jesus Christ.
And it's 20 hours worth of gameplay.
Fuck me.
And it's, yeah.
Was
massive.
that free?
No, it's with the season pass. They also did have 16 free DLCs, which weren't anything spectacular. There was a couple of little missions, but it was mainly cosmetic stuff, like alternative outfits for Yennefer and Triss.
I don't know who they are.
Which are the 2 main female love interests of the series. I haven't played Witcher 1 at all. Witcher 2 I only played a little bit of, because the controls in it were really weird for 360.
See, I picked up The Witcher 1 when it first came out.
On PC?
Yep. And my PC wasn't good enough to play it, so I had to return it. Then The Witcher 2 came out for 360, and I tried to play it, and it was shit. I just could not play it.
Yeah, it's hard to get into.
And it just sort of deterred me from getting number 3. And then I finally went, all right, I'll go get it. And then I heard about the 16 gigabyte patch, and at that time, I didn't have the internet that I have today. I was pretty much running off the speeds of dial-up.
Yeah.
it wasn't really dial-up. It was actually ADSL, but it just
Felt like dial-up.
shit. And I couldn't, and I just couldn't, you know.
We'll tell you what. Do yourself a favor. If you do enjoy Dragon Age,
I love Dragon
the
Age.
fantasy role-playing game element, and you like sex,
Well, yeah.
the game is very. It's got a lot of chances of romancing different characters.
Can you play as a female character?
No. Oh, sorry. No. Okay, sorry. That is a lie. You do play as a female character in flashback-esque style, but it's only small sections.
Okay.
You play as
Gerald or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Geralt of Riviera. But yeah, great game. It I think it does deserve Game of the Year. That being said, Fallout 4 is fucking fantastic, but I think it just did role playing a bit better, and the RPG elements a bit better.
Fair enough.
It's got like great in-depth combat and all that sort of stuff, and the choices you make really affect things later on down the line. So you might choose something and think, "Oh fuck, that's affected this, this, and this." You know what I mean?
Yep.
So yeah, it's a good game. Should give it a try.
Recommend it. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, IGN. I wonder if they make that joke themselves.
Probably. It wouldn't surprise me. To
Like
be
just
honest.
in their funny, when they do funny videos and stuff, they're like, oh, 10 out of 10 IGN.
What are you buying?
It's like that 5 out of 7 deal. Did you hear about that?
Oh, yeah. The Batman movie, 5 out of 7.
Is that
How does that even work? Do you understand how that works? Like,
The 5 out of 7 rating.
yeah.
Oh, that kid was just stupid.
Thank you.
He was pants on head retarded.
Yeah. That goes without saying, I suppose, doesn't it?
Speaking of Game of the Years and stuff, Yahtzee, the
Zero punctuation.
Zero punctuation. He released his best of 2015,
Mm-hmm.
which you know what he's like. He does best of, worst of. He's added a third category,
Okay.
blandest.
What was the blandest game?
I can't remember. We have to watch it. It's a 7-minute video. But he added a third category. He now has 15 games in his list.
Thank you.
So he's just like, here's the bestest, here's the worstest, and here's the blandest. The things that didn't really add anything, they were just there. Because there was a lot of games coming out last year.
There was a
Fucking
lot of games that came out last year.
But I've seen someone saying that last year's games won't compare to this year's games. In terms of
See, yeah,
quality.
I don't know about that. See, last year was a fucking fantastic year for gaming. This year, I think, will be the year for movies.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
There's a lot of like
Randy Savage.
Deadpool for one, Batman
Valentine.
versus Superman. I don't know about that one specifically.
Well, they've pretty much given away everything in the trailer.
Avengers 2? Does that come out this year?
No, Civil War. Civil War comes out this year with Doctor Strange, I believe, as well.
Sorry, Civil War's the third one, isn't it?
Civil War's Captain America 3. Cap 3.
Is it Cap 3?
Captain America Civil War.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think Thor Ragnarok may come out this year or start of next year.
And there's a couple of other good movies too that I showed you. What's the name of that movie where it's sort of the apocalyptic type thing?
Yes. Don't remember.
I can't remember.
What?
Oh, I'm doing a challenge now for bottle caps. Just,
What do you need bottle caps for? This isn't Fallout.
bing. So this is just a shooting range type thing.
Got him. Missed him. Missed him again. Got him. Got him. So, I was watching Watch Mojo,
Yep.
as I tend to do at night, late at night. They had top 10 opening opening levels in video games.
Mm-hmm.
And what would you think would be the best opening video game level?
Would be probably Halo. Am I right?
No.
Really?
No. Not, Halo wasn't even in the list, actually, to be completely honest with you.
There are some good opening scenes in Halo.
But, we're talking about, games that really draw you in that opening level.
Oh, is this just last year?
No, this is of all time.
I don't know. Of all time, that draw you in, you get excited.
Yep.
So Fallout? Fallout 3? No?
Would you really call that opening level? Oh, I suppose, yeah, prologue and stuff, yeah. That wasn't on the list either. You'd say Mario World 1? World 1-1?
Yeah, I suppose.
That was number 10.
Okay.
Yeah. Honourable mention went to Sonic.
Which one?
Just Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay.
So, like Green Hill Zone. Number 1 was this. Resident Evil 4.
Really?
The village. Because that, you know that bit before the bell rings, where you just have to survive against countless enemies and at least one chainsaw.
Yep.
Yeah. It just throws you in and it really encapsulates the game.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I was quite surprised by it too. And when they mentioned World 1-1, oh, she's got a cold. She's a bit sick. Oh, coughing up blood.
Isn't that where she's supposed to cough up blood?
Yeah, so they were like, they started at World 1-1 as number 10, and they're like, no, we haven't started the list backwards. It started it for a lot of greatness. I was like,
How do those
"What?
fit across their chest?
Why is it conveniently there?
Because she's useless and fucking something like that was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah, well,
because
she's pretty fucking useless.
she is really annoying at times.
End of the chapter!
Rightio, well,
End of the chapter, end of the episode, everything's coming to an end.
everything's coming up, Jared. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe.
Like and comment. Tell us what your favourite opening chapter or episode or the other thing I was going to say, which is level to a video game, is.
But
Boy.
what time is it?
12:07.
Oh, plenty of time. Ugh.
Dag just released a video.
Did we?
Yeah.